What's up, guys? Emergency press conference. I was over at the gym and then I felt the need to run back. Yep, I was over at the gym. I felt the need to run back and fucking fix this shit here because, yeah, so I had a plan for a stream today. I was going to stream with an old friend, someone she's very dear to me. And, we were like tertiary friends, but when we came across each other, it really was a strange time, surrounding John and all that. And anyway, so she bailed. She had like a little freak out. I think she felt like I was attacking her or like I was doing something to like harm her, and I don't see it that way at all. Um, so I'm gonna I'm gonna start off by showing the fact that the videos with Rebecca are still on John's channel because she texted me saying that she had YouTube take them all down, and that if I showed anything, that she was going to sue me. Well, because she went like berserk, I'll read the text in a minute. So let me just read the text. Actually, first, let me show you this. I got to keep this on track here. First, I'm going to show you. This just shows that we were together in this same event, and I did not consent to this being on. I did not at all consent to this being on his channel. I told him to make sure he takes everything of me down. She said the same thing to him. Evidently, he didn't give a shit because there's two massive videos, one that's 16 minutes here and one that's 7 minutes, and a few others actually. So yeah, let's just here we go.
Interview, like be in charge,
Yeah.
bang you in the butt.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. Okay. So like if the guy's just like sitting there with like meek body language, has trouble like looking at you.
Yeah, you'd be like, I don't think you would be capable of like being like protective of me.
So you saw the first time he met her. Let's huddle in here.
I don't want to be that close to you.
The first time
I met her, you woke me up and told me that she's naked on the couch. So then I came out. But like, how did I react?
I don't remember. Like you were just like,
Fucked up.
oh, this is cool or whatever. The funny thing is when I first came out and I was naked, Daniel, our cameraman over here, he was like he was actually just like talking to telling me this completely normal story out of the blue to make it seem like super normal. And I was like, this is so funny.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool.
All right, cool. So guys, this is me. There's Rebecca. There's John. We're on John's channel. This is a video that we're going to watch together because this is how women want to be seduced. And that's in itself a reason to watch it. But going to come back here for a second. So guys, I had a plan to get Rebecca on the stream today. My thoughts honestly were, I didn't want to implicate anyone in anything. And so like, I'd asked her beforehand, like some preliminary questions, like, hey, like everyone's going to want to know, like, how much did John pay you? Did he pay you? She's like, no, he didn't pay me. So John didn't pay her. And that's what she said to me. And I believe that. And she just said she was like, like in a tough whatever situation or whatever. And basically John presented an option for her to like, get out of that situation into a new one. And so now like he did fly her a couple times. He did like pay for food and stuff, but like, and they did meet on seeking arrangements, which again, John says that they met in a club, and he jumbles it every time he says it. So it seems sometimes like he's talking about like a strip club or something. And no, they met on seeking arrangements, and I don't believe there's any money at all or anything like that. But clearly this was a strange time in everybody's life, right? Well, in ours, I think, but maybe not in John's. Anyway, so I wanted to share, like, I was hoping to share the story because I in my mind, I felt, because we've been taught, her and I have texted for like fucking years. Like, we met at some point in Philadelphia, like years before meeting again in LA. And when John got her over, and fuck, man, it kind of hurts the way that she talked to me in here, but I'm gonna read these to you guys in lieu of sharing them, because at this point I'm not sure like what is even legal, because she's now threatening to sue me or slander me or get on a stream and talk shit on me about this. And let me read these to you. Obviously I saved all the shit, so like I will definitely show you guys if I can bring this shit to light. But and I'm gonna skip some like obvious details that are just like, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, we were talking about the preparation for this idea that we get together, and I said, yeah, it was insane of him. What a maniac. He had all those Xanax crushed up those night. Like, thank God he didn't, or maybe he did use them. What the fuck? That shit is disgusting. And I said, we don't really have to talk on stream about anything specific, really, and we should try to stick to 30 or 45 minutes because I don't want to be spending forever on this loser. But in reality, this is huge for me to tell my story. And a lot of guys are looking for any sign that I'm a good intentioned dude. And to have you on chat with me is doing that big time. But yeah, anything you want to talk about. And she said, oh my God, you're right. He had all those crushed up Xan that were not crushed up previously to him planning to go out, and he wouldn't give me any laugh out loud. I guess they were for others. And then she said, sounds good. I get bored after 45 minutes. So then I said, yeah, we never spoke about that, about the Xan thing. And then I straight up asked, like I know it was on Seeing Arrangements how you met initially. That's been talked about by John before, so it's not any surprise there. But what he was telling you he'd give you, like what was he telling you he'd give you, or did he offer you to pay you money or anything, or plane rides, cash? That type of stuff is really damning a guy that purports to be a massive ladies' man. She said, no, he didn't do that. And I said, yeah. And I was still replying, yeah, dude, that Xanax part is infuriating. And she said, he didn't, surprisingly, he didn't pay her anything. It was just desperate for a place to stay at the time. That's all I asked for, and for him to buy me food. I was literally about to be homeless just because I didn't want to be with the guy I was living with at the time. Men. So like that gives you an idea as to like what this situation is, and we're gonna keep going. Yeah, I wrote, and then fly to Miami, and then fly you to Miami, and that was him all basically simping for you, if I can use that term, like him being as you just met. They just met, and John was like totally simping for this chick. I wrote, he was in love with you, dude. Not that you ain't got it, but for real, he lost his marbles over you fast. And I said, yeah, I basically just said, I'm surprised he didn't pay you money straight up, but that's cool. I respect that. I'm glad that that's the case. And then I said, we can just catch up on some things too. Don't expect to talk for more than half about John. Like I was hoping to like talk about John for like 15 to 20 minutes, break away from it, and then like get her off the chat before get her off the stream before the chat just like went berserk and fucking blew it all up. So anyway, so then we had some personal conversations going back and forth here where I was congratulating her for getting some things, for getting, you know, the sick opportunity and whatnot. And like, you know, some other things. And I said, I always got your back for real as a brother. If you have to come to me, you know what I mean. This is a conversation between me and Rebecca. And she said, thank you. You're a great person. And then I said, got to keep doing it all better all the time. Maybe make a family someday if I get to do that. And I want to be just a superhero to my wife and kids. Like that's what this is about. I want to be a superhero to my wife and kids. I want you guys to feel the same way. And she said, oh, and I said, laugh out loud, facepalm. And then things kind of got a little wacky. And personal. So we're not really going to get into this part here, but basically there was some sort of damning text from her end. I don't know why she would, like, it's crazy the idea that she would like bash me on stream. Like, Rebecca, if you're watching this, like go back to these texts, dude. Like you said some really absurdly fucked up shit in here that like is damning as fuck. So I'm not going to share it, and it's between me and you, but dude, you're being crazy, bro. So anyway, I sort of, that conversation kind of like slowed down. And yeah, we're moving on here. This is Tuesday. We were talking about some friend stuff, and then I got to move forward. I can't read this. Cool. So this is 6 a.m. this morning. 6 a.m. this morning, I send her a text to Rebecca. I say, hey, can't wait to catch up for 40 minutes today on stream. If you guys don't know, John went on someone's stream last night and literally said out loud, and also typing into the chat, each of my family members' names, including my siblings, dude, and said that he was going to bury them. This guy's going absolutely insane, and I can't do anything but stand up to him and say, nah, dude, you're a weirdo, and this is why. Anyway, you coming on just to say hi and hang out with me is more than enough to prove that I'm a cool dude and he's not. Laugh out loud. She replies, yeah, that's crazy. I'd rather not get involved, which I thought might be the case. And I kind of wanted to give her that, you know, but I also wanted to argue like, no, dude, like this is more the reason. So I said, no need to create any drama or be crazy about it. And she said, I don't need this drama in my life. And then I kind of got a little like perturbed, but I think this makes sense. I said, see, but you already are like involved in the drama. She's already involved. See, but you already are because you're plastered all over his channel. And when he sues me for defamation, the videos we are in together are going to be presented by my lawyer. Like, because I'm in those videos. Like that's has nothing to do. I'm not presenting anything to like hurt Rebecca. It has nothing to do with her really. Just the simple fact that I'm in the videos is why I would be presenting them, because I told John that he has no consent to use me in any material, yet he's been using me on his channel and in his fucking material since day one, since he met me. So anyway, I'm glad we're doing this stream early. He's like a vampire. He probably sleeps until like fucking like 1 p.m. So we got plenty of time. So anyway, I said, I'm going to present this shit to my lawyer. And then I said, I didn't involve you, obviously. I wish I wasn't involved, laugh out loud. But yeah, I'm going to stream and watch those videos if you're not down to come on, which I totally understand, dude, like 100. Basically telling everyone that I told John not to put me on his channel, yet he did anyway. And here it is. And because John used you in all of his promotional material and still does, you might be seen as a potential business partner or victim of John's, depending on how people look at it. That was the purpose of our stream together, to show that we are friends and we did not consent to John using us in his material, and just to tell the truth of how you met. He's claiming he pulled you from a club, potentially a strip club. He doesn't have very good storytelling skills, so he jumbled it up every time he told it. Either way, yeah, this dude is bad news, and I'm sorry he is in your life or mine to any extent. Sad face. Then she said, you're literally threatening me now? And I said, no, not at all. And she said, I had YouTube take down the videos that contain me. Well, no, you didn't. They're right here. They're all here. And then I said, please don't take it that way. I'm just relaying the info that I have, which has many assumptions. And then she said in all caps, 99% of men are exactly like John. That's why I'm never having children. Guess what? No one cares. So you can see where this is going. I said, this is just info from my lawyer about how this could look, right? And she said, you need to go to a police station, not a podcast. And I said, I have, and the FBI. And then she said, you're a fucking loser. Tell your lawyer I said, go die. Come fucking get me. I'm not scared of your bald pussy ass. And then I sent her a voice note saying like, whoa, Rebecca, like, what the fuck? Like, I think you're getting this wrong. I don't know what's going on here. Like, talk to me. And she didn't reply. And I said, wait, I'm not coming after you at all or anything ever. I love you, dude. You're my people. I'm just protecting my family. And then she said, you're a fucking loser. You deserve what you get. And I said, wait, what? What did I say? And she said, by the way, I'll be watching your stream. And then I said, and maybe you're right that this is a stupid method for this. And then she said, and if any of my photos or pictures are on it, I'm 100% without a doubt suing you immediately. I have lots of money now I can dispose of and would be happy to. And I said, no, I'm going to watch live videos that are on John's channel now. He has videos with you in them and me too. And then she said, I'm not reading your voice message, you little twerp. And then I said, I'm not putting anything out there that isn't already. It's nothing to do with you. It's about me. I'm in the videos. And she said, in all caps, this is in all caps here. So let's just block her name and show like this is really happening. It's insane. This girl's fucking obviously got bipolar disorder or something. I mean, she says she does. She's told me. She says, if you watch any videos of me on John's channel while on your stream, I'm coming for you. I'm suing you then. And I said, what? Laugh out loud. That's not illegal. And then she said in all caps, you don't have permission to have my image or audio on your stream. And I said, dude, talk to me about this. I don't think you're understanding what's going on here. And then she said, I'll make a stream bashing you. And I said, why? I don't get it. And she said, I'm suing you. That's what's happening. This is like John shit. It's fucking blowing my mind. One of my buddies was like, dude, you think John like got like is, and no, I just think this is like the same toxic type of people. This is like the way that they act. They don't know what's going on in the real world at all. So then she said, I'm suing you. That's what's happening. And then it ends It ends with me just like writing this, and I say, I thought we were both bashing John for what he did, the lies, the cheating, the Xanax, the using you on his channel for shit still. I don't have to do any stream about you, Rebecca. I care more about your personal situation than John, and only asked you because I know it'll bring you followers as well as help solidify the fact that he uses and abuses people. Like, it was a win-win. I don't get it. She's a DJ and a producer. Like, she's like a model. Like, dude, it's a win-win for you. I care more about your personal situation than John, blah, blah, blah. I already read that part. The fact that he uses and abuses people. If you feel that I'm doing any of that to you or that I'm just being dumb, then say that. And I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you or say anything to put you off. Honestly, I woke up to more shit from John mentioning my family and I emailed my lawyer before texting you. So yeah, a shit situation. I'm sorry. And then I said, because then I went back and I went back to see what's going on. And I saw that actually John, I'm going to read this text. John uses, this is me texting Rebecca. Rebecca, like, you blocked me, so you probably don't see this shit, but like, when you watch this, like, know this. John uses your nude photo as a profile pic for his Underground Slayers and Pimp WhatsApp group. Like, it's the picture on WhatsApp for the group. I'm sure you didn't consent to that, Rebecca. I've been banned, but someone showed me asking if it were you. I said I didn't think so. It is you. So that's crazy, dude. Like, Rebecca, like, if you're checking this out, dude, like, John has a WhatsApp group that has a photo of you in LA that he took of you, probably without your knowledge, without any clothes on, and it's in a group, and it's like the profile picture. So, I mean, talk about legalities here, guys. Holy shit. I'm calling the FBI after this shit because last night, John, fucking on a stream, John was like, yo, and in the chat, he was like, yo, dude, I'm coming for like Lon, Sue, Alyssa, Tyler, Vinny. Those are my siblings and my parents. He was like, I'm gonna take your fucking house on Hilltop Circle. Like, he told like the street I live on and shit. Like, there's like only one Hilltop Circle in Bethlehem. It's a town of fucking there's 10,000 people in the city, but there's like probably like 2,000 or 3,000 people in the town. Like, dude, you're an asshole, bro. Like, you're an idiot. Like, you can't say those types of threats to somebody, like threaten my family. He said he was going to put a lien on my house. Like, crazy shit. It's not even my house. It's my dad's house. Like, dude, I'm 33, bro. Like, I live my own life. Like, I don't understand what you're doing. I don't really understand how when you say you're going to bury these people. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show text messages first that I've like edited between me and her to say that like come from the time back then and then a little more recent to show like, you know, that this story, and I have saved the entire text thread. And there's so much shit in there. It's insane. So again, like, I'm not going to divulge the entire thing. I'm not going to share any personal details. I did actually go through and like edit out all the personal details, like her name and shit. But yeah, I'm going to share the screen. We're going to look at these texts. And then we're going to watch John in this video about like, this is how women want to be seduced that I'm in, to show you guys like how to not seduce women and other bullshit. I'll come back to the fucking comments in a minute probably, but I'm supposed to be working. I got to get to work too. So this is just a fucking emergency press conference here. Cool. Gonna share my screen. Here we go. I know you guys can see that because now I'm a fucking YouTuber or some shit. What the fuck was I gonna do? Maybe I'm not such a good YouTuber. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But yeah, here they are. Cool. So definitely not a YouTuber. Cool. Here we go. So this is this was on MLD's channel. He was actually purporting that this person here was not even a woman, which was bullshit. And he was like saying some crazy shit. Like, dude, like, you can't just go on and say somebody's like not a fucking woman, dude. Like, MLD, you're obviously a fucking loser. This is Rebecca. This is a woman. This is Rebecca. She's beautiful. Beautiful woman. There she is. This is John wearing the same fucking shirt that he wore, and this is where they met, and this is in Miami. And yeah, cool. You can obviously see that, like, obviously they're wearing the same clothes here. They're wearing the same clothes here. Again, that's not really the point of this, but just to show that this is also on MLD's channel, and you know what MLD had to say about her is completely bullshit. So her text. The girl told me he was roofing girls last night, and I did notice he took his bottle of Xanax with him. This is her referring to John and about this girl. He tried to get her to suck his dick in the bathroom. I think he's a legit sociopath. Damn, really? My homie's letting me crash with him and getting me a flight back to LA. I didn't think he'd go that far. Like, I was standing up for John. I'm like, holy shit. Like, what? Yeah. And she described his dick, so I know it's true. Yeah, laugh out. So fucked. I'm coming back to the house at some point today to get the stuff I left. I'm not worried about it though. So like, she's communicating to me because she's going to come back to the house, like the pickup mansion that John calls it. It's like a fucking shitty little Airbnb. Like, basically she was going to come back and collect stuff, and she was communicating to me because she was like afraid of John and didn't want to deal with John. And I don't blame her whatsoever. Now I do, but I didn't blame her then. And then we're talking about payment and shit. She says, yeah, for sure I can do that. That's insane. He never paid you. I saw that coming. What were you going to tell me on the phone about some dumb shit John did? I'm curious. Just text it. John is literally the worst guy I've ever met in my life. And I'm 99% sure he's a sociopath or psychopath. So I won't be talking to him again. The last time I spoke to John was when he called me on the speaker, and he was with you, me. And he was like, hey, titties, let's get married. I suspect he has a child in Poland. You know what is fucking hilarious? I'm still in Miami. I made the most of it. Cool. We're going to move forward. This is from 2019, May of 2019 when it happened. So, oh, cool. This is 420. 420 at 451. 420 at 853. Oh, no, that's 1127. I see. 420 at 853. So here we go. Let's read these. This was then a good solid, like, what, 2 years later. We've been still having conversations. And I said, well, before I end up dropping a YouTube video, because this is right after John doxed me. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to fucking have to do this shit. The shit I'm doing right now. So I got in touch with her and I said, well, before I end up dropping a YouTube video, we should talk. John's a complete liability and it's got to stop. He's hurting a lot of very innocent people and I'm not going to let it happen anymore. She liked that. She said, okay, no problem. Yeah, the dude had crushed Xanax. He was slipping a girl's drinks while on these teach dude to pick up girls things. I found it in his bag and I was like, why the hell are they all crushed up into pieces? He's a certified psychopath. I'm 99% sure you saved my life by telling me I shouldn't go to Poland with him. I probably would be sex trafficked or sold. Obviously, there's some exaggeration going there. Holy fuck. Obviously, there's some exaggeration going there, but yeah. The dude had crushed Xanax. He was slipping girls' drinks while on these teach dude pick up girls' things. I found it in his bag. So, yeah, I mean, again, let's keep going. Certified psychopath. Wow, I want to kill this motherfucker right now hearing you say that. Holy fuck. Yeah, like he is the lowest. So she says all the stuff about the Xanax. He uses it on the boot camps. He tried to hook up with this tranny get his dick sucked. And then I'm 99% sure you saved my life by telling me I shouldn't go to Poland with him. I probably would have sex trafficked or sold. Wow, I want to kill this motherfucker. Holy shit. Like he is the lowest. And then she says, I was like, what are these? Can I have some? And he's like, no, I need those. Then the next day before they went out somewhere, I saw them again and they were all crushed up. That was before we went out in Miami. I know some of you guys in the stream were there, like unaware that John was like in the club doing this shit with fucking drugs. I had no idea. Obviously, I had no fucking idea. This all came to me afterwards when she started texting with me about this. I've seen this shit on our last day together. I like called John out on it. He was belligerently drunk, doesn't remember any of this. And then, yeah, we don't need to make this big. This is just some bullshit, really. And then he came home with a big black dude that was a boxer in the military, but dressed as a woman that night or whatever. And still remember how he or she yelled his name, John. He was like, John, you got a small dick, John. Outside of Miami. John, why would you do that, John? It was fucking awesome. And yeah, they're still friends. Cool. Talking about a small dick. So let's get back into here. Where the fuck are we? Yeah, guys. So holy fucking shit. I just sped through that as fucking quickly as possible. You can tell like maybe I was like a little bit better organized than I was the last few streams. I appreciate a bunch of you guys for saying things like, yo, like you need to fucking have shorter stream videos and like be organized and shit. It's like, yo, no, duh. My plan, I appreciate the critique, but my plan is again to do the streams, clip the videos, make them like succinct, and then be done with this shit. So this streaming is just the easiest way for me to get this out there. That's the purpose of this. Now, this situation is one I did a little preparation for because Rebecca was supposed to be here. And then we were supposed to do this afternoon. I'm doing it right now because I'm well aware that her and him might be on the same fucking team. Like, what? Like, what is so insane? This is just this stuff. You can't make this shit up. It's insane. So let's watch this fucking video. I'm gonna get in touch with my girlfriend who's calling me like a million times while I'm on this because I'm not usually streaming right now. We're gonna watch this video that has me in it as well, and we're gonna just talk about it. First, we're gonna watch the one from March 30th, and then we're gonna 2019, and then we're gonna watch one from April 24th, 2019. These are both on John's channels and have around 8,000 views. Oh no, one has around 4,000, one has around 8,000. I also wanted to mention that there's channels from that time. So there's videos from that time that I went back and looked at, and it was like, holy shit. John like says like, oh, this student almost gets a lay. It's like, no, dude, he didn't. He got blown the fuck out. And that girl like walked back to Muscle Beach to like be with her like husband or boyfriend. So it's like, and I have footage like on my phone where I'm filming the same thing. And John has footage that he's talking over saying like, this is what happened here. But it's like, dude, my footage has like the real original audio, and it's like not happening the way John purports it to. So I think John's just lying about everything. I honestly don't believe anything that comes out of this dude's mouth. If I were you and you're watching this stream right now, probably you've been implicated in this to somehow, like to some extent, or like you've been involved. Just run away. Just get the fuck away from this place. This isn't good. If you have kind of come full circle and you're back here to like support people in this, like, thank you. Like, you mean a lot to me, and to like, and I get messages every single day. I'm going to reply to your messages, guys. Please be patient. My Instagram is nuts right now. So also trying to get to all the comments. So let's put this video on. It's 8:43. And let's see how let's see where we go here. And again, the reason why I'm showing these videos is for essentially posterity purpose, that this is me being presented on John's channel as his coach when I explicitly said not to put me on the channel. And I explicitly went after and said, take my videos down. So whatever.
I'm jumping my back. Oh. Here we go.
Yo, like this is how John like got all of his footage for like, you know, like I pulled a girl, like testimonials. It's like this, like it's like this. These are the clips you guys are seeing in all of his like, like these are the clips. Like, oh, and like, by the way, like I was afraid because I've shown like some faces of some of like the trannies that John was with before, and just realized that like John actually showed them on his channel dude, he's showing people's faces in thumbnails. So like his thumbnails, even though he blocks out the face because it's like a tranny, the fucking thumbnail, it's crazy, dude. It's a person with no fucking it's insane.
Oh, she's so heavy. These titties are weighing me down, bro.
He says she's so heavy, dude. Dude, you're fucking weak as fuck, bro. This girl weighs 100 pounds, dude.
Dude, these titties. The old Chinese guy was like getting a boner on the bench.
Jesus.
There's like families watching.
Wait, what'd you say? John, what'd you say?
There's families watching.
That was her giving me the phone, by the way, I believe. Nope, that's not me. I don't keep my nails long like that. That's disgusting. My nails are fucking always. I'm a guitar player. My nails are always short as fuck.
I gotta get the challenge watching.
Oh, that's me. I'm coming around right here. That's me right there. You can tell because I can show you. That's my bathing suit.
Here you go. This is Dad's.
See, like the videographer, who's my boy, did a really good job of not putting my face in there. Like he knows I do not want to be in this. We've been together for now like 3 weeks, and I've been saying again and again and again, every time a camera is pointed towards me, don't fucking do that. Like, don't put me on the camera. I don't want any association with this fucking dude. And like, not even behind the scenes. I was saying it like in front of everybody. Like, don't put me on camera next to this guy. Like, guys, I'm a life coach. Don't be on camera next to this guy.
Mom's like, are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, and by the way, like I just love to like every interaction I have with like people, it's just so positive. Like let's just go back and like listen to like the enjoyment that I bring, like the joy I'm bringing. Maybe it's like maybe I'm gloating. I don't know.
Like the dads are the moms are like, you kidding me?
John Anthony here. We're going to talk about pre and post titty job. This is kind of like a dream idea video. I just thought of the concept a minute ago, so we're gonna record it. She just got.
What a crazy fucking line. He starts off by saying, we're going to talk about tits, and this is a dream video I have, but like I just thought of it. Okay, so I'm not going to watch this whole video. You guys can go watch this. It's very fucking strange. This video is very fucking strange. Like here, they're just like sitting up here. Like, what are they drinking, dude? Like, it's liquor, but this is so fucking guys. Like, is this what you would be like outside? Do you do this? If I were walking on this bridge and I saw this guy talking to this girl, I'd be like, yo, this dude is fucked up. Anyway, so this is LA. They were just chilling here. Oh, there's one part that I think is really funny at the end. Like she does something kind of sexual. If you guys watch my How We Met videos, like the girls in the How We Met videos, like are very touchy feely because they're nervous on set. Jennifer wasn't nervous because she's like always on camera, but the other girls are nervous on camera and they're very like touchy feely with me, like grabbing my thighs a lot, like thinking it's like not seen or something like, or like they can tell me something. But I would always like turn it into like a sexual thing and like be like, yo, like keep going, like turning it on, you know, just that's just natural for me at this point in my life. It's something I've taught myself, right? Or maybe it's just who knows. Oh wow, look, his feet are like literally probably John put his shoes in the water at one point. Would love to see that. Oh God. I didn't even notice that, but that is fucking hilarious. Oh, there they go. Oh, because they're kissing. Oh, here we go. All right. So anyway, moving forward, they're touching each other and shit. It's very strange. This is on somebody's property. Like this is on some fucking person's property. And this is the end of the video. We'll watch this for a second and we'll go to the other video that I'm in.
So yeah, if you guys enjoy, these are funny videos. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see us on Pornhub, okay.
Subscribe and like here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, subscribe and like right here. And
dude, he's so nervous around her. It's crazy. Like he's like, oh, okay. Like the second that she touches him, like fucking weird, dude.
Subscribe and like here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, subscribe and like right here. And any other closing thoughts?
Like Rebecca, don't you realize that like you are a public figure? Like you are. And don't you realize that like this is you like influencing his audience outright. Also, look at this guy. Like, how did he think that he could why is he making fun of people for losing their hair? Like, what a fucking loser.
I said that too much, right?
Yeah.
And any other closing thoughts? I said that too much, right?
Yeah.
So give the closing thoughts, bro. I just called you, bro.
He wears a fake submariner. Like he wears a Folex.
Closing thoughts. I don't know. Boobs are cool, but like whatever.
Nice. All right, thank you so much for watching.
Yo, this whole video is like absurd because like in this video, John like goes on to say basically again and again and again, like, didn't the boobs change your whole life? Like, how's your life changed? And she'd be like, no, I mean, yeah, it definitely changed my life, but like not that. It was like the biggest deal in the world. And he'd be like, of course it was. And then she's like at one point he's like, yeah, like people admire you more. And she's like, what? Like, dude, if you guys want to see just some like epically terrible game, check out that video. But why have to go there when we have this? His next video says, this is how women want to be seduced. This is insane to me. Like it's insane to me that like people even like, I guess those comments aren't what I thought they'd be, but like mostly a lot of his comments will be like, it's crazy. It'll be someone saying like, oh dude, you're the best. It's like, dude, what? So anyway, there's a bunch of shit wrong with this. First off, like the way that John talks to this guy in terms of game is just fucked up. instead of like, you know, making himself out to be the king and this guy's just the sidekick, dude, you're in this dude's shop. Like, he's your new buddy you just fucking met. They're at a shop getting shorts done is what the deal is. Anyway, so let's just watch this shit.
This is my boy right here.
What's happening?
I taught him everything he knows.
Everything.
And look what he.
Like, yo, that's not a good line. Like, I taught him everything he knows. And he says, everything I know. And he's right away, he's thinking, like, wait a second. Like, why the fuck would I say that? Like, if John said, like, it's insane, dude. John literally says that he taught me everything he knows. So I've been there, bro.
He built.
Hey, he made an OG.
And then this is bullshit because he's like, and everything he built, it's like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like, why don't you give the guy props? So let's just watch this video.
I taught him everything he knows.
Everything.
And look what he built.
Hey, he made an OG. He's a young G that made me an OG. Oh, hell yeah, you good.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg right here.
Yeah, that's it. Dr. Dre really is white. You didn't know that, did you?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man, that's just a front man.
Holy shit.
Dude, that guy's hilarious. He goes, Dr. Dre is white. That's just the front man. I like that.
Oh.
Wait, let's see it.
Put your tongue out so you can see it.
Yo, like, how, Rebecca, like, dude, how is this not promotional material for John? Like, how are you not implicated in this? Like, you literally are promoting it on your asshole. Like, you're directing it. You're like, put your tongue out so it's the same.
That was funny. How about this side? Do you see my face right here?
By the way, I'm outside on the street, like picking up girls, like talking to girls with the clients. Like, that's what I'm doing. John's in here doing this. I'm outside, like, doing day game. And we met some girls from Japan, actually. And then there was a shooting on the street and we ran away. It was crazy, dude. It was fucking nuts. It was like, da, da, da. It was like, da, 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 da. And I was like, holy shit. And like, you know, mad people are just like fucking like, huh? And I just like grabbed these girls' hands and like run with them. They were like, you saved us, thank God. And then at that point, I was like, so not interested.
This girl.
And I have videos of that too. So I'll show that on when I get to my content, guys, you're going to be like, holy fuck. Just a world of difference.
Likes to be tied up sometimes.
Yeah.
Can we tie her up in your store?
This is totally fair use because of the fact that this is on John's channel right now. I'm only reviewing and reacting to a video that I'm in that I said that I didn't consent to being in. Dude, my boy with some sick little edits. So I mean, honestly.
It looks like he's about to kill himself. Don't do it. When like if a guy like walks up to you at a nightclub, like what's like your like thoughts? Like how are you like judging? No, yeah, but like how are you judging if like he's cool or not, or like?
How am I judging if he's cool or not? The way he asks, like if he's like creepy about it, like just the tone of voice.
His voice tone?
Yeah, like.
This is my boy right here.
What's happening?
I taught him everything he knows.
Everything.
And look what he built.
Hey, he made an OG. He's a young G that made me an OG. Oh, hell yeah, you good.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg right here.
Yeah, that's it. Dr. Dre really is white. You didn't know that, did you?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man, that's just a front man.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Wait, let's see it.
This is what I fucking didn't. I failed to show you guys is I wasn't sharing my fucking stream because I'm an idiot. My screen.
Put your tongue out so you can see it.
That was funny. How about this side? Do you see my face right here?
This is what I was saying. I was outside doing day game while they were in here just like creating promotional material for John's channel together.
This girl likes to be tied up sometimes.
Yeah.
Can we tie her up in your store? It looks like he's about to kill himself. Don't do it. When like if a guy like walks up to you at a nightclub, like what's like your like thoughts? Like
How
how
he
are you
should do it.
like judging? No, yeah, but like how are you judging if like he's cool or not, or like?
Listen to this. He's asking, how are you judging if she's cool or not? It's really pretty telling.
How am I judging if he's cool or not? The way he asks, like if he's like creepy about it, like just the tone of voice. I don't
His
know.
voice tone?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Do you want him to be like making eye contact?
Yeah.
Do you want him to be like being physical off the bat?
No.
So like
shouldn't
he
touch
walks up.
me.
This is interesting because like he's purported before that they met in a club, but they met on Seeking Arrangements. So now he's asking, yo, John literally does this. Like his whole TikTok now is like, this is how to approach the girl. This is how to talk. Dude, you didn't approach the girl you're dating. Like you met her on Seeking Arrangement. Like you didn't approach this girl. You met her on Seeking Arrangement. So stop telling people how to do cold approach. Stop telling people how to do dating. You're seeking arrangements, bro.
He's like, hey, can I meet you real quick?
Oh, like that. Yeah,
That's cool. And then what should he do next?
Then he should be like, my name's blah blah blah. What do you want to drink?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like what they say in Hollywood. It's like, hi, can I buy you a drink?
Yeah.
You ever see
That's
crazy
a nice thing
stupid?
to do.
You
I
ever
don't
see?
drink, but you can buy me a water or a Red Bull.
You drink?
I drink some. I drink with you.
You're drinking it now. This is just water. You want some water?
What's with water? It's some chaser.
Oh yeah, we need a chaser for the water. Hold on.
Please, my water.
Sometimes water can be strong, and you need to rinse it with something else.
By the way, this video is cut. So like the first clips were from LA, and that was like South Beach. And like this is now we're in Miami.
Rhino White Tino.
What's up, guys?
Dude, like I did not consent to this shit. You're just drunk. Leave me alone. And yeah.
My water.
Sometimes water can be strong, and you need to rinse it with something else. Rhino White Tino.
What's up, guys?
Do you have any knowledge to drop?
In what regard?
We're talking about, okay, so she's chasing her water right now. We're talking about, like, she said when a guy comes up to her, like, she wants to make strong eye contact, have good vocal tonality, and then she wants, like, a drink right away. So you're saying you, like, want him to, like, isolate you to the bar? And then when you're at the bar, if you're, like, having a good conversation, he's, like, finding out who you are, all this stuff.
Yo, this is during the boot camp. Like this is like that guy is a student. Like there's students in the vicinity on the beach just watching this shit. Like this stuff was like making like at this point in this tour or whatever, I was so just fed up with this shit, but there's just nowhere for me to go but just to like fucking hang out with the clients, I guess. I don't know. Again, I wasn't paid for this at all.
Looking into your eyes romantically. Then what do you want him to do?
Then I'd want him to kiss me.
Like fall in the sand. All right, and then what? Do you want him to like take? No, like be honest. Like, do you want him to like take you home, or what do you want to happen next?
I don't know. He should be like, "What's your phone number?" so I can message you tomorrow.
But you don't want to go home with the guy on the first night.
It depends.
On what?
If he's super super hot and super nice.
So he says, you wouldn't take a girl home? You wouldn't go home with a guy on the first night? And she says, it depends on if he's super, super hot and super, super nice. What pill is that? Black pill, red, white pill? I don't know. What fucking pill?
Okay. So he has to be hot and nice, but like not pussy nice. Not like.
Yeah, not like a pussy.
Can you describe? Because like on this video blog, we've been like pointing out guys that are pussies. Like,
Oh my
can you
God.
can you like describe? I always tell people like a woman can determine in like half a second like if a dude is a pussy. Can you like explain like what it means to look like a pussy? Like you can just see it without them even
I
speaking.
don't know. I like to have a guy with good style. Like if a guy's style.
Dude, she's like, I like to have a guy with good style. Dude, like, Rebecca, you're so out of place here. It's absurd. Like, what? You're like, I want an attractive, nice guy who's got good style.
Is like kind of preppy,
Like skull
might look
bracelets?
more like a pussy.
You're like, oh, he's
But
got a
then
skull
there's
bracelet.
like some people who are like really extra like goth or whatever that could also look like pussies too. I guess it's like a confidence thing maybe.
But besides
Or,
what
like,
he's wearing, like how can
Someone
you?
who would stand up for you, who you're like, I think that person like would stand up for me. Like if
Dude, Rebecca, I'm trying to fucking stand up for you, girl. Like, wake the fuck up, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, wake up. Like, get on this shit. Like, you're literally being used by this scumbag on his channel. Like, this is a video that's live today on his channel, dude. These are the links that he posted 2 years ago in an edited post so that he could get fucking shit from you, dude. Get clients from your fucking image. And I'm on these videos too, bro. Take these videos down, dude. This is fucked up.
Or something happened or whatever.
Like if you're like, are you sitting here? And he's like, he stands up, and you're like, he stands up for you.
Oh, you're not a pussy.
No, I was joking.
I know, I get it.
Dude, listen to John's joke here. Unbelievable. This guy's a pickup artist. Best in the world. Listen to this joke.
But besides
like,
what he's wearing, like how can
someone
you?
who would stand up for you, who you're like, I think that person like would stand up for me, like if or something happened or whatever.
Like if you're like, are you sitting here? And he's like, he stands up, and you're like, he stands up for you.
Oh, you're not a pussy.
No, I was joking.
I know, I get it.
Yo, like a lot of guys are like, dude, why do you like go after John's game or whatever? Like, yo, this video is titled, "This is how women want to be seduced." He's the purported expert. So like, what the fuck?
No, but okay. So you want him to like take care of you, like be in charge,
Yeah.
bang you in the butt.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. What else? Like what? Okay. So like if the guy's just like sitting there with like meek body language, has trouble like looking at you.
Yeah, you'd be like, I don't think you would be capable of like being like protective of me.
So he's not the first time he met her. Let's huddle in here.
It wasn't the first time we met. We actually met in Philadelphia like years and years and years ago before she looked the way she looks now. And so I knew who she was. We knew each other, but we were like, it took us a little while to figure it out.
I want to be that close to you.
The first time.
Very normal in my life that I run into girls that I'm like, how do we know each other? And then we find out that we like had a hookup or like we were buddies or that I had like approached them at some point. It's just it's a smaller world than you guys really know.
So he's not the first time he met her. Let's huddle in here.
I don't want to be that close to you.
The first time.
The time I met her, you woke me up and told me that she's naked on the couch. So then I came out. But like, how did I react?
I don't remember. Like you were just like,
Just fucked up.
oh, this is cool or whatever. The funny thing is when I first came out, Noah's naked. Daniel, our cameraman over here, he was like he was actually just like talking to tell me this completely normal story out of the blue to make it seem like super normal. And I was like, this is so funny.
Yeah.
And I thought that was cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it normal the way we
I
are?
remember. Yeah.
Is it,
Really?
Is it normal the way we are?
Are we normal?
Yeah.
Wait, as a side note, you weigh like 100 pounds and your boobs are like 10 extra, right? Wait, hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Dude, like he just whatever. Let's keep going.
So she's like, let me see. This is like 110 pounds, but 10 of it is from the titties. You look like you're like a little mermaid here. Don't get sand in the vodka. I mean the water.
In what ways do we as a group differ with our camaraderie or like,
How are you not weird?
Our camaraderie.
How did you feel so comfortable? Like
How did you feel so comfortable with our camaraderie?
Dude, I'm trying to ask her a serious question. Like, how did she feel comfortable to come over and basically just like strip down and do crazy shit in our fucking kitchen? I mean, I was sleeping and then John woke me up and I was like, I'm not coming out. And then Daniel came in and was like, dude, you should maybe check this out. I was like, no, dude. And then John came in again and was like, dude, you need to look at this. And then I went in and watched. And then I left. I was just like, dude, what? And there was like food items all over and like, and video cameras and shit. And I was just like, dude, I don't want to take part in this shit. This is fucking ridiculous. Obviously, we didn't just pick this girl up. Hello?
Maybe it was your funny stories.
What stories?
I don't know. There was a story about something Peter was talking about.
was it because of stories?
Yeah, probably. Because when you're sitting there telling stories, you're not like, oh, so blah, blah, blah. Like,
Oh, good.
That's a really good point she's making, actually. She's like, yeah, like I felt comfortable doing crazy shit because like stories just kept coming out. Guys, like be a storyteller. And trust me, John wasn't telling any fucking stories. Like be able to tell. She mentions a student. She's like, yo, one of the students was like telling some stories. Like right on, Peter. Good job, bro.
Because we're not trying hard.
yeah.
Like we don't care.
Plus, we're
Right.
also kind of like telling each other stories.
Yeah, you were.
Like, I'm like more trying to impress you than her.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Like, I try to tell like when I'm telling these stories, guys, like when we share these like the locker room talk, like that type of story, like just be real about it. Like you're seeking validation from your buddies. That's what it is. That is completely what it is. You're not getting validation from the female in that case. So like, yeah, like, and that's sort of like the $1 million mouthpiece where we say like, just talk like you're around your best friends. So yeah, man, like as we tell stories, we're really looking for that validation from, like I mentioned John here, but frankly from the other guys in the group, from my perspective at least.
He's trying to steal you or steal me from you.
No,
He said
he's mine.
He said he's trying to impress me. Like in the middle of the night when I like snuck out to get water, I was really going to Ryan's room.
Yeah, you were.
I was like, fuck that. I was like, fuck that chick in my bed. I'm just gonna go get Ryan.
Literally, that's what she did, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, no.
Literally did.
Yeah, and then I was like, literally, that's what you did, because he did that. He literally came to my room and like woke me up when there was a girl in his bed, and like wanted to like talk to me. Like, dude, what a fucking strange guy, dude.
It's a fun fact. If she were to lay, like, it's impossible for her to drown. Do you know that these float? Good. It's like child life preservers, but it's attached. Like we could like try to like push you down in the water, and it would just like.
Probably.
Huh? How many of us could you save? All of us, bro.
Dude, I think I'm fucking hilarious. I'm like, how many of us could you save? Yo, if she was drowning, or if we were drowning.
Like if like there were fake titties when the Titanic sank, everyone would have survived. No, for real. Okay, so final thoughts. Wait, so you want the man to get your phone number, and then when do you want him to text you? Like that night?
To say it's nice to meet you.
Get home safe.
Or just the next day. Yeah.
Get home safe. Dash John.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke. No, so you want him to text you like who he is, and then now we're like prom posing. Oh, you're really warm. You want her to text? Okay, she wants you to text like that night, and then what about the next day? What do you want? Do you want him to text you the next day?
Yeah. So you can take me out for dinner.
To dinner?
Yes.
You like dinner as first date?
Yeah.
That's
Or
not-
lunch.
That's not what we did.
That's okay. We had a whipped cream like dinner.
Oh yeah, we did a whipped cream
right?
bikini
and it
dinner.
was cupcakes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was cool. Okay, so like ideally, like putting it all together, the man comes up to you, strong.
To John and Rebecca's first date. And then it's just like, yeah.
Strong eye contact.
She's like, she's like mentioning John and Rebecca's first date, and then the cameraman is like, yeah, you twerking on the table and whatnot, because like it was just naked twerking and shit. It's fucking nuts, dude.
He's like, hello, can I meet you?
I think he mentioned the cupcake that a student like put inside of her, pretty much. I wasn't there. I've seen the videos. I have the videos, but I was in the I was sleeping.
You're like, well, yes, you can.
Yeah.
And then what if I was like, I'm a DJ? What would you think about that?
I'd be like, that's cool. And then I wouldn't tell you I was, because you wouldn't care. You'd just want to talk about yourself anyway.
Yeah, true. Yeah, she actually DJs as well. All right, so then you just want the guy like,
Dude, she's so smart, bro. Like at this, like her answers are so honest. Like he's like, what would you do if I said, hey, like I'm a DJ? She says, I wouldn't tell you that I'm a DJ also, because I know that you just want to talk about you. Dude, this girl knows how to get what she fucking wants.
very quickly to be like, let's go get a drink?
Yeah.
Like how quickly? Like right away? And you would just be cool with it?
Yeah.
If you were like into him, you'd just like, all right, so we go over here,
And if I wasn't, I'd be like, no, I'm good.
we order our drinks, and then we're talking, and then I'm like, so do you want to have dinner tomorrow?
Yeah.
And I take your phone number, and then what?
And then
Like this is all fantasy. Like literally, John's not doing cold approach ever. This is never happening. They met on Seeking Arrangements. He's sitting here telling you guys the fantasy of how to pick up a girl. Like, meanwhile, I don't use any online dating. I don't go to the clubs. I don't use any. I've never used Seeking Arrangements or any of this shit. Like, every girl that I'm dating and that I've dated, I've met in cold approach. Every single one.
we go to dinner.
And then what?
I'm never talking in theoretics. I'm never saying like theoretically you would do this. I'm always speaking from my firsthand experience. I can't wait to put out my own fucking content. Like I cannot wait for this shit. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys, I'm sure excited, and that's fucking awesome. I'm sure some of you guys are just here for the drama. And like I said before, like if that's you, you should just run away from this shit. It's not good. Find out what you need to know and then get the fuck out of here.
It depends on who else dinner with.
What do you want to happen like on the date? Like what do you want the man to be like?
I want him to be like just comfortable, but like not too comfortable.
And John's like always saying like, I like don't take the girl on dinner on the first date. And like she's saying like, he's basically like saying, yeah, I would ask you out on a date theoretically at the bar, and then we'd go to dinner. Like if we had that as our first date. The first date was a seeking arrangement situation.
Not cocky, because you have to be a little nervous or I won't like you.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a great line. She says, don't be cocky. You have to be a little nervous. I mention that a lot. I always tell you guys how when I approach girl, because a lot of you guys are like, dude, when I approach, like, I'm so nervous. I sound nervous. I know I'm stuttering and shit. And I'm like, dude, it's like when I approach, I purposefully stutter. I purposefully pretend, like feign anxiety, because I know, because I get so often, like, what do you have, like autism, or what do you like socially like unable to realize, like to feel like fear, and like, or what do you do this all the time? And you know, I used to, when they say like, how many girls have you done this to, I'd be like, countless. And then that worked when I was like a kid, but now I'm like now I'm me. And now they're like, yo, now I'm just like trying to like take a step back. I even say like, yeah, like I'm a little nervous right now, even when I'm not really, because it just kind of creates a better like bubble for her to just be like, okay, cool. Like this guy isn't like a psychopath, you know? So again, like, you know, take that for what it is with a massive grain of salt, because there's like some slight contradictions in there. I'm not about seduction either. So don't think like, you know, you should just like be using these things, but try them on. You got to try them on. You got to go up and use a statement of empathy. Hey, listen, I'm really anxious right now to say hi to you, but I know I have to say hi to you. That's a great opener. Are you single?
Was I nervous?
I guess a tiny bit. Maybe
Really?
I'm more just drunk, but.
All right. So you want him? Okay. So like, here's like a typical date. Like, we were sitting down for dinner. We're like having a nice conversation. But do you want like the man to suggest like you guys hang out at your place after?
No.
You don't?
No.
What do you want him to do?
Just do nothing, or like
Do nothing?
no,
He just sits there, he's
not
like,
nothing,
I'm
'cause
doing
not
nothing.
gonna be like-
Okay.
I guess at the end he could be like, so
Yo, compare this with my How We Met videos. Like I have, I think 4 How We Met videos up, maybe 3, but I have more, and they're all the same. It's always, this is how we met. He stopped me. He said, hey, I'm going over this thing. What's your name? Are you single? Or like, hola, ¿qué pasó? Like, are you single? Or like, whatever. And, you know, all of mine are this way.
do you want to come over?
At the end?
Don't be like, can we go to your place? Because
John's learning like dating now in this scene. This is his How We Met video, bro.
what the hell?
To your place?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want him to invite me to his place.
Okay. For what reason?
Because
No, I mean, but like, what, under what pretense? Do you want him to be like, we should go?
with no expectations. You have to say that.
Oh, I do say that already, actually. I say it.
Pretty sure that's what I said to you.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. But yeah, like,
So John's like, yeah, I do say that. And then she says, I'm pretty sure that's what I said to you. And he's like scratching his lip like, oh, fuck. Like, yeah, actually, she picked me up, because it was called Seeking Arrangements, a site where she's taking your money or goods or something in lieu of actually dating, you know?
oh yeah, you're stealing my lines. No, so like, she wants the dude to be like, we can go hang out and see what happens.
Yeah.
I say whatever happens, happens. I have no sexual expectations. You didn't say sexual, you just
No.
said no expectations. And then what? So then he comes over, or then you go back to his place, and then like, how quickly do you want him to like make a move? Should you have kissed yet by now, or no? Well, you already kissed at the bar.
No, we wouldn't have kissed. I don't know.
You kissed at the bar, right?
We would have kissed at the bar, but not necessarily.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you finished dinner. Do you want him to like hold the doors for you and shit?
Yeah.
Be a gentleman, but not like be a pussy?
Yeah, be a gentleman, but not a pussy. Exactly.
Okay. So now you're back to his place. He turns on like some music.
Yo, when she says like hold the doors, be a gentleman but not a pussy, like what they're saying is like no half steps. So don't like hold the door and then just like let it go and let it like hit her, or let her have to use her hands. If you're gonna hold the door, which you should, hold the fucking door, welcome her into the room, and then like walk with her, you know? And these are things we'll talk about when I release a classroom. I'll like talk about body language and those types of things, like how to, you know, open the car door for the girl, how to open like a door like a door in a frame that you're walking through. I mean, these are in certain circumstances, like you want to lead into the room. In other circumstances, like you want her to step in right behind her. And it all has to do with things like if you're at a wedding, you want to step in behind her because you want her to like enter that room and be like seen. And whether or not like you're aware of this shit, like this is what's going on underneath everything. If, for instance, you're in a bar, you don't want her to walk into the room first. You want to walk in side by side or you in front of her. These are very, very important. These types of tips are like the advanced metrics of game. Like when you see someone in public acting a certain way with his girlfriend, you can know pretty honestly, pretty clearly, you know, at what level he's put thought into this and how well has he examined his own, you know, intentions and efforts towards this relationship or like his like public aura, so to speak.
Pours a glass of wine, and then what do you want to happen
And
next?
then he should be like, we sit on the couch and he should like put his arm around me or something.
Yeah.
Not be like this far away or whatever.
So you're sitting next.
Like cute.
So you're sitting next to each other on the couch, and then what? After like how much of conversation? Like how many minutes of conversation before you like want him to start kissing you?
I don't know. It's not really about the time. It's probably more about like the depth of the conversation or just like the connection in the conversation. You know?
So you want him to build deep rapport?
Yeah, you have to like impress me mentally first.
Like in what way? Like just like talk about like.
Just be.
This is all fantasy. She's saying these things, but it's like, dude, you just picked up John on Seeking Arrangement and came over to the place and did some crazy shit. Like none of these things actually happened at all.
Smart or like funny or both.
Okay. So now
Be smart or funny or both is what her fantasy ideal guy is. Be loyal, be able to stand up for her, be reliable, don't be a pussy. So like, how do we become these things? You wake up early, you meditate, you go to the gym, you journal, and then you do cold approach. That's it. You care about family, you care about friends, you care about career. I'm not talking about maxing these things. I'm just saying when you have that care about these things, you're going to, and guys, what are you working on learning? Are you at Hustlers University, like learning fucking programming or whatever to like make that your job? Like, why don't you guys go get a job at a fucking restaurant and learn how to like speak to people, learn like the etiquette of a restaurant? Like, that's what I did. I think that's like far superior. If you're trying to learn social skills, if you're trying to make money, go to Hustlers U, pay $50, learn the shit that you need to learn, and then like make some money. But if you're trying to fucking get social skills, go get a job that's social. You know, these are for like the guys who are stuck, the newbies, pretty much.
okay, so you're talking for like what, 10 to 15 minutes? He's being smart and funny, and then you want to put his arm around you and like look you in the eyes and be like, "Let me see your eyes." So let's say you start making out, things unfold naturally. The rest is history. And then what do you want him to do after that? Like, do you want him to like offer you to stay the night, or do you want to have him like?
Yeah, he should offer for me to stay the night, but I probably won't.
Okay, but you don't think it's like too forward if he's offering for you to stay?
No, it's just the polite thing to do.
Okay, so then he should call you like a taxi,
Yeah.
and then like, how do you want him to like make plans to see you again? Like, do you want him to invite you right then, or do you want him to like text you about it?
Good question.
What do you prefer?
He should be like, so I'm gonna see you again in person, and then we should make like plans through text.
Yeah. I usually like when I'm like with the girl like on the first date, I went, well, I'll like set up the next plan like while we're in person, because then over text it's always like, hey.
Oh yeah.
And then you gotta do like the whole like.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so then you just want him to invite you out again another date, and then if you like him, like you'll just keep seeing him.
Yeah.
And then at what point do you like decide if like?
Dude, doesn't this tattoo look like a dick? Like, didn't he think about that? Like, this looks like a dick, dude.
This is just like
I imagine like if it was cut off, like if he actually wore a shirt, that's probably the reason why he doesn't wear shirts, like t-shirts, is because it looks like there's just like a dick hanging down. You know, I wouldn't wear a t-shirt if I had that tattoo. I'd wear fucking long sleeves, bro.
like a fun thing, or like I want this guy like in a more serious role?
When he interferes with the convenience of my life and I don't think it's worth it, I'll stop seeing him. But if I think it's worth it, I'll keep seeing him.
But like, how do you?
When he interferes with the convenience of my life, I won't keep seeing him. But if I think it's worth it, I'll still keep seeing him. I mean, she just said it for what it is, dude. Like, she fucking owns you, bro.
How do you make the decision, like, if you want him to be like a boyfriend or just like a fun?
And like, let's just like fast forward to Liz. Like, is Liz any different? Like, come on, guys.
Like a fun thing.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I travel a lot, so it's usually just like a fun thing. And then I'm like in another city, so I don't know.
Yeah.
How do I make a boyfriend? Like, you tell me. Just
Yeah.
wear the face. or
It looks like a penis in the sand. You see that? All right. Well, so thank you for your input.
John seeing penises everywhere.
That's like the whole like dating process from start to finish.
Yeah.
That's the whole dating process from start to finish, guys. Simple, right?
Good job. Any other closing thoughts?
Not really.
And like last thing. So like, I think that initial, it sounds like if they get their foot in the door, like it's a smooth process throughout. So like that initial, like why does somebody get?
Basically like get past the first barrier, and you probably won't touch it up.
Well, why do most guys like?
Unless you get too drunk and you're like annoying or like pressury, then it's like, okay, bye.
All right, guys, you can watch the rest of this video if you feel like it, but my girl's calling me, so I gotta get this real quick. What's up, baby? What's up, baby girl? What's up? I know. It's because I have an emergency press conference. This is an emergency stream. Somebody did something really bad, and then somebody else did something bad, and so I had to like put this stream on right now. Does that make sense? All right, guys, I got to get back to work, and then I'm gonna come back here and like hit this shit up. Check out the video. It was an hour long, and I think there were a couple points where I fucked up with the stream. I had to like double back and show it again, but it is what it is. I'm gonna clip this shit and like post it up individually. Let's actually go through comments. So hit up your comments right now. Let me just yell to my brother real quick. Yo, Vince. Yo, dude. We'll hit the gym in like once I'm done reading these comments. All right. Sick, bro. All right, cool. So yeah. So, oh wait, sorry, Hong. I love you so much. You look so fucking beautiful. All right, guys, comments, and I'm gonna read through these. Yeah, John being behind the text messages that went back and forth definitely could be true. If Andrew Tate has been canceled, J-Mo should be canceled. Yeah, dude, I definitely think that's true, but I don't think. But J-Mo doesn't have any followers. They're all fake. They're all fucking fake, dude. Oh yeah, so we'll do that another. Like I have some shit to talk about people making fake followers and shit, but we'll go over that another time. J-Mo ain't gonna do nothing in real life. Classic keyboard warrior. Yeah, I mean we're really testing that, and we'll see. Yeah, not physically anyway. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, dude. I mean, I would love to see that. I would hate it if like he sent some dudes over here to like hurt my fucking family. But like if he came over here to just like fight me, that would be fucking sick, dude. Like, let's go. Like, I'm beyond ready for that. John scamming dudes offering little value while charging an arm and a leg, and he uses the Brazilian chick for all his videos. Exactly, dude. That was Rebecca initially. He used Rebecca for all these videos. She said she got them all taken down. I'm assuming that means some were taken down, but I don't understand. Like, yeah, dude, she isn't bipolar. She's just dumb as hell. I think she is bipolar, dude, because she said she was, and I believe her. But yeah, that too. Any girl who has John's dick in them is fucking nasty. Yeah, dude. Yep. Yeah, like that night that like John hooked up with that tranny and then brought the tranny back to like and then brought the tranny back to like she's still here, like listen to this. Then he brought the tranny back. So Hong, this guy, John, he brought a lady boy home. Like he took a lady boy home with his girlfriend at home. Like he brought a lady boy home from the bar and like said like, hey, like this is my girlfriend. And they were and thought like they were gonna have sex. What do you think about that? Wait, can you show everybody what you think about that? Can you do that again? I want you to show everybody. No, please. That's so cute, dude. Yo, show everybody. And what else do you think about it? What about the tongue thing? What, dude? That was sexy, girl. What are you doing? That wasn't what you did. There you go. She was like, ugh. Dude, you weren't supposed to do that. What the hell? That's for me. Don't show them that. Don't look at that. Delete that part. Dude, that was hot. I can't wait to watch this. I'm gonna go back to the stream and watch that part, Hong. You never do that shit. You being all sexy?
Nope.
All right. She was trying to go, but then she got a little sexy there. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going here. No, Hong, just wait for me. I want to keep you here so that way I can actually leave. Otherwise, I'll get caught up in these fucking guys. Yeah, John roofing girls, exactly. John was putting pills inside of girls' drinks. I know, he's so bad. That means he's fucking so bad, right? Whoa, Leonard, what's up, dude? Hell yeah, bro. I love that you're always checking in, dude. I can't wait to Leonard, I can't wait to have calls next month and just like have you again in the fucking same room as me to like talk to me and to like share your story with people. Like I can't fucking wait, dude. I miss you guys so much. It's crazy actually. I can't believe that you actually thought Rebecca would actually show up for your stream. No, dude. I mean, like, bro, like me and Rebecca have been talking about this for years, dude. And she said like 100% many, many times. And like was this close many, many times. So I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Have I reached out to Daniel? Does he have an opinion about all this? Yes, I have. Daniel's my buddy. We talk all the time. Yes, he has an opinion. But dude, like same thing that John did to me, he did to Daniel first. He like threatened his family. He said he's going to bury him. He said he's going to fucking ruin his channel. Daniel has a channel of like 400, 500, 600 subscribers, I think. I don't actually know how many there are, maybe 100,000, something like in the hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And basically John was just like, dude, you're never going to work with anybody again. You're going to be fucked. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to implicate you in all this shit. I'm going to release it. I'm going to do all this shit. I'm going to tear you down. So Daniel just pieced the fuck out. And like me and Daniel talked about it, and he just like similar to what Rebecca said, but with a lot more sense. He was like, yeah, dude, I just that's like that era of my life is past. I don't want to go down that road again. So yeah, I like that. I like that he said that, and I fine, dude. But Daniel, bro, if you're watching this, it's time to come out and say something. Like there's really no reason not to. Dude, I'm so uncomfortable to be around this fucking guy. Like I literally told him, like, what are you doing with this video? Like afterwards, I'm like, bro, like, I don't know what that was. Like, what video is that? He's like, I'm teaching them how to like pick up girls from start to finish. I'm like, dude, you're literally like fantasizing a pickup scenario with your girlfriend who you got from Seeking Arrangements. Like without any fucking, without any information that from you, it's all coming from her. Like terrible fucking video. Insane that has 8,000 views and that people are paying this dude from that shit. Yeah, thanks, Masters. You're the fucking man, dude. I appreciate that shit a lot. Amen. Who's Daniel? He was brought up in the video a few times. He was a videographer. He did some of the edits. He is on our side. He's really not happy with this situation, but he's living his life. I'm trying to like not get him too involved. But again, Daniel, bro, we're gonna have to talk about this at some point. We talk behind the scenes. You see, like me and Rebecca, me and Daniel, we've been texting for years. Like we know each other. We've been keeping in contact with each other for fucking years. So it's insane that this is what's going on now. And yeah, Dan has a NoFap channel. That's right. Daniel's like one of the biggest in the game, in the NoFap section of the internet. He has a course too, and he's so cool, dude. Dan is. I just met up with him for New York NFT NYC or something like that, which he was like taking a part in and doing some things there, and that was sick to see him in New York City after 2 years of not seeing each other. And yeah, I mean, like he still seeks me out for advice, and I still reach out to him all the time just to be, he's a brother to me. He's my fucking family. I love that guy. I love his family, and I cannot wait to fucking see that guy again. And I think in time, guys, we're all going to be working together. Me and fucking, Daniel and, a handful of the other guys who right now are still sort of like underground of all this because it implicates them in fucking John Anthony, who's a scumbag. And I know Daniel's not proud of the time he spent there. And I know that it's not because he did anything wrong. He was just paid to do a job and he did it. But his obviously he was put in the position. And was he paid? I don't know. I don't know if he was even paid. Actually, I know that he wasn't paid, actually. But the purpose for him being there was this idea of it being a job, for him to like be a videographer and then to like have that role. And I think that's fucking amazing that a young kid is going to just fly out of his country to another and around the fucking world or whatever to just like, and yo, Daniel was working around the clock. Like John says a couple times, like, yeah, he was doing this and doing that, picking up girls, picking up that. Dude, like Daniel was at home editing videos, like fucking trying to keep John straight, like trying to get shit out, like saying to John, like, dude, like your channel is going to die if you just are drunk and lunatic this whole time. Like Daniel's also the one who, you know, like we also have some of the most serious jokes about John because like him and I we're sober. We're sober. So we were chilling the whole time when John pulled a transformer, as we have to say on here. Me and Daniel were just like, holy shit. We like he was standing next to me when I was videotaping John with the 3 trans that I videotaped him with. He was standing next to me in the club. He pulled me and said, yo, dude, I was actually talking to like, you know, the clients and everything. He pulled me. He's like, yo, dude, John's talking to some trans over there. Like what the fuck? Like I was like winging clients and he's like, dude, John's making out with two trannies. And I'm like in front of the clients, holy shit. And I go like running over. It's like, this is our 5th night together or less in Vegas. So Dan's really fucking cool. Persian brother. That's sick. Maybe Gas Newton. Gas, what's up, bro? Hell yeah. I love this. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Cool. I'm gonna eventually I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna clip this shit. I'm gonna go to gym. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna say what's up to my girl. And then yeah, and then we're gonna jump back on stream later and I'm gonna have to get a little bit or I'm super organized underneath this all, but yeah, let's yeah, Paolo, I appreciate that. I appreciate that critique. He says, just my opinion, but you give these dudes too much attention. You look kind of insecure being in someone's live chat, in particular when playing with fire dudes, kind of a weirdo. Yeah, dude, because last night I was in like the live chat. Yeah, dude, I don't feel that it see like whenever someone like says something that's like a half step, like, yo, like, what do you mean? You look kind of insecure. So like, did I or didn't I look insecure to you? Like it sounds like what you're saying is you're imagining other people. No, I know it's no hate, dude. I know it's no hate. I appreciate the criticism, but I'm trying to critique your language to say, was it insecure or not? In your opinion, not in like the world's view, because it sounds to me like what you're saying is like other dudes probably have a misconception about what's going on. Good. That's why I should be in the chat because then they're going to click on my name and then they're going to come to my channel and then they're going to be like, holy fuck. And by the way, I didn't want to be a part of the chat. I was told, yo, John's talking shit on you. Come say what's up. And before John started talking shit, he in his live date or whatever got the girl to stand up. And I said, dude, finally, someone got the girl to stand up. That's fucking great. What a great move. So like, I'm just calling a spade a spade. When John does something good, like in his, like, it's bullshit. Like he knew the girl and all these other things. But when John got the girl to stand up in this like speed dating online or whatever, like that was a good thing to do. Everyone should take a note. Like, when you're on a virtual call, when you're on a video call, like I'll always be, even when we video call all the time, like, yo, stand up. I want to see what you're wearing. I want to see how you look. Like, damn girl, you look good. You know, like it's just, and it just creates comfortability and things. So yeah, and Paolo, yeah, I see you're not a native speaker too, dude, power to you, bro. You're working in English. That's fucking nuts, dude. Good job. But yeah, I'm a little bit aware of this language being, I call that a half step. You're not actually like fully committed to what you're saying. But yeah, dude, I agree too. Like we're giving them a lot of attention. Dude, like look at this industry, bro. I have 400 fucking followers. These guys have hundreds of thousands of followers. They're making $1 million. They're making like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like legitimately, they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars every year off the shit. And like this video is how to fucking pick up a girl from point A to point Z, and it's trash. So yeah, that's why I'm giving them attention. My plan in September is just to like jump ship and be all in my own content, but I'm still going to use this YouTube channel when someone fucking fucks up to say, yo, motherfuckers, like this is bullshit. Like this is what's fucked up, you know? Also Paolo, probably you're Paolo Milano. I imagine you're Italian. Maybe that's Portuguese because I know the Italian Portuguese thing going on over there, bro. Like I can't speak Italian, but I'm happy to use Spanish, bro. If you want to use Spanish when we talk. My Spanish isn't that good, but first time I saw John on YouTube, I thought, what a clown, want to be hard dude with a dad bod. Yeah, dude, exactly. He's just such a clown, dude. and it's not even a dad bod. It's like a filthy fucking, yeah, dude. But anyway, guys, all right, cool. Paolo, last word, bro. Do you wanna? It says give me a sec. No native speaker. I'm gonna give you a chance to say whatever you were typing up or whatever, and then we'll move on. Maybe there's nothing there. Yeah, guys. We'll wait while we're waiting on Paolo. We're gonna quick check this out real quick.
Nah. And they're like, they're not even trying. They're like doing it as a joke. You know what I mean? They're like flirting with you, but they don't really are trying to impress you. They're just.
Wow, this is actually a good point. She's like, a lot of guys when they're flirting with you, they're just like, nah, they're not even trying. It's like, yeah, dude, exactly. Like, what is your intent? Like, you should be saying, like, are you single? That's a great line.
Nasty and like forward and like losers, and they're just like.
How like what do you mean? They're like
if
openly.
They're, like, successful and rich, they still can be like losers about it, and like they're just like not cool.
In what way? Like
She's describing John.
they're like being overtly sexual, like off the.
Yeah, just off the bat. Like,
Or they're trying to be
like,
super
if they
cool.
Touch me, I hate that. It's like don't touch me.
They're trying to be super cool, like.
Yeah, like don't touch a girl when you first meet her. Like what? Like personal space is important.
Do they ever like come up?
Or they're like,
like,
trying to be
they
super
come up-
cool and they think they're like the best.
They come up like in a
like,
blazer and they're like, "Oh, I have some nice cars and like this kind of shit."
No, dude, it's like when you come up and you say, I'm a DJ and I am opening for Steve Aoki.
Yeah, I mean it's okay to like say that, but don't be like. At least like ask the girl something about herself too.
Oh, so I have really nice cars. What do you do?
Yeah, yeah.
But no, like it's cheesy to say that shit in general, right? Like, shouldn't the guy like?
You shouldn't say I have a really nice car, but
Yeah.
it's like in LA, like there's not gonna be a girl who's like doesn't want to know what car you drive.
Did you hear that? She says in LA, there's not going to be a girl who doesn't want to know what car you drive. That's not true, but obviously, I mean, I did well in LA, and I drive a fucking 2005 Pontiac Vibe. I bought it for $450.
Right. Like,
I sold my sports car like 2 years ago, so I I ride Ubers. Plus, I'm like always drunk, so like
yeah,
it'd be dangerous to like have a car.
you're right.
But all right, cool. So here we are. Cheers from Venice. Say goodbye. Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, maybe that was Venice Beach. Now that he says that, cool. Paolo, you're the fucking man. I appreciate that. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, dude. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm happy to talk to you. Like, I'm happy to like share a conversation here. If you guys want to come on the stream and talk to me about this shit, if you guys want to actually like share your story, if you have one, and you're down to show your face, then I'm down to put you on here. If you're not going to show your face, then this isn't the place for you. But I love you guys. I know I've been getting a little flack for that, but all right, guys, got to take care of the dog, got to get to the gym, train my buddy, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, brother. Ciao, bello. That's got to be Italian, right? I feel like that could still be Portuguese, but bello, that's got to be Italian. I don't think a Portuguese person is going to say that to me. Much love, brother. Love you guys. We'll talk in a few hours, probably like around 1 o'clock or maybe, yeah, probably around 1 o'clock. So see you guys then. 1 o'clock Eastern. Say bye, Hong.
Okay. Bye-bye, guys.
Dude, you're so beautiful. See you guys.